What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Tuesday, August 22nd. In today's video, we're going to talk about if NFTs are dead, meaning we've seen massive selling pressure, we've seen low trading volume, we've seen floor prices dip across the whole board, and we're not just talking about newer collections, but we're talking about established collections. We're talking about blue chips. So in this video, I want to actually share with you what I'm seeing in the analytic tools in the charts on these different websites. And at the end of this video, you can decide with all the information that you're gathering from this video that you can decide if you're going to be buying, waiting, or just selling all your assets. So with that said, stick around to the very end to hear my conclusion and statement. And as always, be sure to like the button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So as you're seeing on Blur, which is the most traded platform within NFTs on Ethereum, you can see, like, say for instance, Bored Ape Yacht Club is sitting at a 23.25 Ethereum floor price. Remember when this used to be 150 Ethereum floor price back at the bull market in 2021? Well, also Bored Ape Yacht Club used to be around 50 Ethereum, now it's at 4.55. DeGods, just over the past 2 weeks, because of season 3 artwork reveal that happened on August 9th, we see this went from 9 to 10 Ethereum all the way down to where it is right now, 3.6 Ethereum. Interesting. So is this further going to dip? Are we going to see more bearish news coming up soon? Well, let's go ahead and look at some other charts, because yes, Blur does have the most NFT sales, but what I've seen here is that Blur, which is this red square right here, has actually seen low trading volume over the past 3 months, actually over the past 7 months, just based off this diagram. So that just goes to show you, like, maybe people are just done trading on Blur and that maybe a new marketplace will come up. But the fact that I see low trading volume on Blur is kind of a great opportunity for massive whales and people who have a ton of liquidity to waste to be speculating on investments such as artworks, PFPs, and everything within NFTs. Now, what we will see over the past 24 hours, we've seen an increase of trading volume massively on Ethereum, actually 23% of the market compared to Solana, which is 0.2. So obviously Ethereum NFTs are still being traded at this time. When it comes to Solana NFTs, we can see that right now there are more sellers than buyers. We also can see that the market in terms of volume is holding steady. It hasn't completely gone in a downtrend, but we can see that the volume is very low based on today's market. So that's okay. I think we could expect more to happen soon, meaning that we could expect more volatility, more downside if that's the case. But when I look at the heat map over the past 7 days, there are a lot of NFTs that are in the green. Now, this doesn't mean that they've been reaching new all-time high floor prices. It means that their community is sustainable as much as possible and that they're still around. They haven't completely left the market yet. The ones in red have taken massive dips, such as Mad Labs that used to be around a 90 Solana floor price. Even Solana Monkey Business, which is an OG project on Solana that used to be over 100. I mean, it's crazy to see how many great blue chip collections have taken a dip, but let's not just stop there. Let's move on to the global NFT charts with market overview. Now, if we look on NFT Go, which is a great website, it also records that on Ethereum, we've seen some massive sales. In fact, almost 90% of everybody is in a loss than it is in a profit, which completely makes sense. Now, if you look at the barometer, which is also the market sentiment, you can see that right now we're in nearly cold, which is number 16. What does this mean? It's like the fear and greed index compared to cryptocurrency. This is what we would call fear, and this is what we would call greed. Right now, that since we're in the cold or the fear section, a lot of people are not buying or selling or trading as much. But I guarantee you there are some massive whales that are accumulating. This is the time that they usually buy the dip. Now, if we look at blue chip collections, a lot of them have actually gone down over the past 30 days. In terms of the market cap and volume, can you believe it? We've actually reached a new all-time low over the past 2 months. Now, that's interesting because if I was a whale, a shark, a hedge fund, or a person that just had a ton of liquidity, I would be buying blue chip collections only, not smaller collections with small market caps. I'm talking about staple items, staple images, staple PFP collections. And we can see over at the holders and traders, this is a really interesting chart because we have to look at the amount of traders, and the traders have actually diminished, just like literally have gone down. But what's interesting, if you see this yellow line, the holders have actually grown. So what I think the day traders, the ones that are just trying to flip to make money, they're tending to filter out, while the holders who just buy the artwork themselves continues to grow. In fact, they're up 1%, while the traders are down 22%. Now, if you're wondering about NFTs to invest in, you got to look at this category, which is the category market cap. It shows you, based on the category, which one's the most popular by market cap, volume, and liquidity. So right now, we're seeing that PFP collections have the largest market cap. What about volume? Same thing, they have the most volume in terms of all these other different categories. If we go liquidity, we can see that right now, PFPs are fighting with gaming NFTs, meaning like maybe NFTs that actually have a utility between skins, traits, whatever it is to upgrade their character or avatars. So it's really interesting to see where people are placing their bets on. So gaming and PFPs are the most liquidity in that field. Now, if we look over the past 7 days, which collections have the most volume? Well, we have Bored Ape Yacht Club as number 1, DeGods number 2, Mutant Apes number 3, Captain's number 4, and the most popular NFT collection as an OG, CryptoPunks, as number 5, followed by Azuki and Open Edition. So let's look at the top collections. Again, over the past 7 days, the most volume, Bored Ape Yacht Club, DeGods, so forth, so on. So it's very similar in that field. Now, if we look at Bored Ape Yacht Club, like I mentioned, it used to be 150 Ethereum floor price. Right now it's around 23 Ethereum. Now, we can see that right now it's definitely taking a massive dip. In fact, last time we saw levels around here, around the 23 Ethereum level, wasn't until back on August 31st of 2021. So over 2 years ago, we're at these levels. So if you're thinking about dollar cost averaging or buying into these collections, keep this in mind in case you're wondering, because who knows if we could experience a further dip, say for instance, down to around 22 Ethereum as its average floor price. When we look at Mutant Ape Yacht Club, again, 4.58 Ethereum floor price right now. Highest is over 50 Ethereum floor price, which it was at one point. Now it's back down here to around 4.5. Again, we haven't seen these levels for this collection. Pretty similar, not around October, but around December 12th of 2021. But nonetheless, there are whales that keep buying during these crazy bear market times because they see the absolute value in this. So say, for instance, this Bored Ape sold for around 99 Ethereum, around $165,000. Now, keep in mind that Bored Ape used to have a floor price at around 150 Ethereum. And each Ethereum was roughly around $4,000 US. Obviously, Ethereum right now is less than that. It's around $1,600. And also, we have Pimp Capital, who is definitely one of the biggest whales that has been accumulating. He also bought a Bored Ape for around 153 ETH. And as you can see here, DeGods, another NFT collection, is around 3.7 Ethereum floor price, has also taken a massive dip. Again, this collection's only been on Ethereum for just 7 months, but already it's garnered the most volume in terms of trading on Ethereum, especially during this bear market. And as you can see, it's definitely taken a dip as well. But nonetheless, again, whales tend to accumulate it at these prices. We can see that this DeGod sold for around $55,000 US, also 33 Ethereum, because it has the snake and the limited ice skin trait as well. And also, we've seen some DeGod sales that was originally on Solana. Again, this collection used to be on Solana, but now on Ethereum. But even then, we saw back on August 18th that a DeGod number 9427 sold for around $11,000 US, which is absolutely crazy in my opinion, because the floor price right now is less than that. Now, moving on, let's talk about CryptoPunks. This one sold for $114,000 US back on August 19th, which was just a few days ago. And then also the Chromie Squiggle sold for around $47,000 US, which is around 28.7 Ethereum. People are buying this because they know they love the artwork. That's not the only sales that's been happening. If you can see here, based on NFT Goes, if you go over to the analytics tool, you can see the best sales that have happened thus far over the past 7 days. Bored Ape Yacht Club, like I mentioned, was sold for 99 Ethereum. 2 CryptoPunks sold for around 55, 61, even a fourth and third one sold for around 50 and 49 Ethereum. And as you can see here, people are buying CryptoPunks, Bored Apes, and these are some record sales. So obviously people are not slowing down in terms of these sales, but right now I'm seeing that Bored Ape Yacht Club is the top traded collection in terms of PFP collections, because I think people are like, wow, I've never seen this floor price ever this low. I got to grab the opportunity to just take it. But another thing I want to share with everybody is that NFT Stats, who has also a YouTube channel called Proof, says still more than 75% of most major collections haven't yet traded in 2023. Lots of NFTs sitting in wallets through this downturn, meaning there's a lot of holders. So regardless of all this volatility that you're seeing, most of the people that have been buying these blue chip NFTs have actually held their NFTs. So right now we can see that Punks has the strongest community thus far. And also we can see that Other Deed, which is a land sale, which is based based on Bored Ape Yacht Club's Other Side metaverse has not sold as well. Bored Ape Yacht Club, Munia Yacht Club, and DGods hold around a 70 to 80% range, and so forth, so on. So if you want to freeze the video and just see which collections could help decide which ones you want to be a part of, because again, these are going to tell you the strongest communities, well, this is the best chart to look at. Now, with that said, are NFTs dead? Possibly, we don't actually know. But what I can say is that right now, I'm seeing that NFTs are absolutely on sale based on some certain stats that we've seen in this video. These analytic tools I've showed you, it's just a little part of what we could see. Could we experience more of a downturn? Possibly. Again, this is what the bleeding happens. It's trying to scare people to leave the market, to say that NFTs are dead. And the narrative of NFTs are dead is supposed to get people to just liquidate their positions so that other people can buy the low. And when things go high, when prices, at least for floor prices, go high, then people are going to FOMO in. Now, there's a reason why we call it FOMO, is because we have the fear of missing out, meaning that other people are riding the wave and we wish we could have been there. But at times like this, where there's blood in the water, you also got to think like a shark, right? That's why they call it blood in the water. You literally got to hunt for whatever's the best deal on the floor, or at least in the ocean, as I would say. But this is why I tend to accumulate NFTs that I think have the best promise. And so hopefully this video has been educational and informative for you to make the best investment decisions for yourselves so that you can decide which group you want to join in. So let me know what your thoughts are down below, and I cannot wait to read them. And as always, be sure to like up the button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls on both NFTs and cryptocurrency trading orders. Until then, I'll see you guys and girls next time.